What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of J&D Sports Talk. In this episode, I'm going to be predicting every single NFL Week 13 game right. I think I'm at 112 wins this season, so we're doing pretty good. Definitely room for improvement. I am predicting a lot of upsets in this week. I think it's going to be a very good week of football. Week 13 to me is always a very important week in the NFL season. I feel like Thanksgiving week, a lot of upsets happen. So without further ado, let's predict every game. Please subscribe, check out our other videos, check out TikTok, Twitch, JD Sports Talk, and let's get right into it. Packers and Lions, Thanksgiving. I feel like the Lions play every year on Thanksgiving. I think these two actually play on Thanksgiving every year. I'm going to take the Lions at home. They're going to improve to 8-4. They're going to get a nice win over the Packers. I think this game will be a very good one. I think it's going to be close, pretty high scoring. I think Green Bay's offense will be a lot better in this game, hopefully. It'll be entertaining. It'll be fireworks. A great game to start Thanksgiving. I think these Thanksgiving games are good for the most part. Chiefs and Cowboys, I think it's going to be a good game. Um, Honestly, I would want the Cowboys to win, but considering how the NFC playoff race is looking, I obviously want the Cowboys to lose. I'm gonna go with the Chiefs. I think the Chiefs are gonna win. Chiefs are gonna make the playoffs like they usually do. Just hope they don't make the Super Bowl. I hope they're one and done unless they face Denver. Cincinnati and Baltimore. This is my first of many upsets I'm picking this week. I'm going to take the Bengals on the road. Joe Burrow's first game back since like week 2 or 3. Maybe even week 2 or 3. Since he hurt his toe. He's back. He's going to play good in this one. I think the Bengals are going to get the win. The Ravens defense has been playing better recently, but I think this is going to ultimately be a high scoring game like it was on Thursday Night Football last year. We have a Black Friday game, which I think the start time is very weird, midday. I wish it started at night or maybe even noon. I'm going to take the Eagles at home. The Bears and Eagles alliance ends here. In case you didn't know, the Bears beat all of the Eagles rivals, the Cowboys, Commanders, Giants, and the Eagles beat all the Bears rivals, the Vikings, Packers, and Lions. So their alliance ends here, and I think the Eagles are going to win the game. I think it's going to be kind of a boring, low-scoring game. A game, if you love defense, I'm taking the Eagles at home. Now we move into Sunday early window, which we have a lot of good football this week. We have Thursday, we have Friday, we have the game on Saturday between Michigan and Ohio State. Hopefully the Buckeyes finally beat them. Then we have 7 games in the early window, 3 in the late, 1 at Sunday night and 1 Monday night. In the early window, I really thought about taking the Browns here. I really did, but I don't trust the Browns offense. I'm going to take the 49ers. The 49ers offense didn't do that good against the Panthers. They threw 3 interceptions. Panthers just couldn't get their own head of their own ass. That's why we lost the game. Made a video talking about that. Please go check it out. But I think the Niners get the win here. They're the better team, and I think they're going to kind of start their win streak. Well, they're going to continue their win streak. Jaguars and Titans. This is my second upset. I'm taking the Titans at home. This is going to be their last win this season. They're going to go 2-15. They're a really bad team, but I could see them getting this upset. Jaguars almost lost last week. Trevor Lawrence was terrible. He threw like 3 picks. I think he's going to have another game like that. Tennessee's defense is going to ball out. Cam Ward is going to have a signature win for this young Titans team, and they're going to get the win here against their rival, the Jaguars, at home. Texans and Colts. I'm going to take another upset here. I'm going to take the Texans. The Texans defense dominated Buffalo. Texans know more than anybody they need wins, and they're going to get another one here. They're going to give the Colts a run for their money. Colts did well against the Chiefs last week, but obviously lost in overtime. Their offense, Jonathan Taylor kind of got strapped up a bit, so the offense didn't really have much of an answer. I think this will be a really good game. I think Texans will get a lot of sacks, do well against Jonathan Taylor, and I think they pull off the win. Next up, we have the Saints and the Dolphins. I'm going to take the Dolphins at home here. I think this is relatively an easy win for them. I think the Dolphins are going to go out there and put up like 30 points. They're going to have a really good offensive day coming off their bye. Dolphins looking for a little win streak here. It's They're not going to make playoffs, but they'll probably get 5 or 6 wins of the season just for them to not be able to get a top pick. Falcons and Jets. I'm taking the Jets in an upset at home. I think they will win this game. I don't think the Falcons are that good, and I hope this is a game that puts them away. I don't even know how they're still in the playoff race at this point, but Jets get the win here. Cardinals and Bucks, another upset here. I'm going to take the Cardinals. I think it's going to be a good game. You could see a score of like 28-26. Cardinals get the win. Baker plays or not, I think the Cardinals will do good defensively this game. And I think Jacoby Brissett will do good against that injured Tampa Bay defense. Late window. Well, no, early window still. I'm obviously going with the Panthers here. It's going to be really tough to stop the Rams offense without J.C. Horn and Trayvon Moehrig. Well, considering J.C. Horn doesn't pass a concussion protocol in 5 days, which unfortunately probably won't. But he should be back for the New Orleans game. Moehrig's on a 1-game suspension. And then we have a couple injuries along that defense. It's going to be tough, but if Bryce, this game's all going to depend on how we run the ball and how Bryce Young plays. He's got to play better, and we got to run the ball more. It's simple. Sunday late window, Vikings and Seahawks. I'm going to take the Seahawks at home. 9 is not going to be activated for the Vikings. That's going to be the story of the game. He's going to have yet another bad game, 2-3 turnovers, and the Seahawks are going to find themselves a pretty easy win here. Buffalo and Pittsburgh, this should be a weird game. I feel like whatever team has more time of possession is going to win this game. Both teams are going to try to run the ball a lot, and I think it's going to be Buffalo that gets the win here. I think they're going to get a close win, like 31-24, excuse me. Aaron Rodgers or not, I don't think the Steelers are going to win this game. I think Buffalo will take them. It's a road game, but it's not really that far. So I think a lot of Buffalo fans will be there, and Buffalo will get the win. Raiders and Chargers. I'm going to take the Chargers. I'm not picking the Raiders the rest of the season. They're dog shit. Sunday Night Football, Broncos and Commanders. I'm taking my last upset of the week. I'm going to go with the Commanders. Denver's offense hasn't been average. They've been below average. Their defense has been elite, one of the best defenses we've seen in years. They're going to struggle this game. I think the Commanders will find a way to run the ball well. Deebo Samuel and Luke McCaffrey are going to have a really good game. I think the Commanders really get it going here, and they're going to get an upset win. They're not going to make the playoffs or anything, but they'll get a nice win here. Monday Night Football, Patriots. I'm not picking the Giants. I kind of want them to lose every game since firing Dable. First team eliminated. They're not going to do much. But let me know any upsets you have in the comments below. I know a lot of people won't agree with a lot of these picks, and that's okay. I took a lot of upsets. I could either look like a genius by the end of this week or absolute fucking dumbass. But the upsets are the Bengals, the Titans, the Texans, the Commanders, the Panthers, the Cardinals, and the Jets. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please subscribe. Check out our TikTok, Twitch, J&D Sports Talk, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. Peace.